Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good afternoon to all the boomers worldwide. You guys thought I was taking a break, but I couldn't break that long. I had to come back on the networks and boom with the boomers out there. So good afternoon to FN Base, Moneybags, Lee Benke, and all the maniacs tuning into this live broadcast. Indeed, Champagne is not in hiding. I'm out here on the trenches still booming with the best of them. I was going to take the day off here for this Labor Day weekend, but then I figured that boomers don't take days off. So here we are. Shout out to the maniacs jumping into the box there. Dolphin134, life-size box, JoJo Wave, kaboom. To all the maniacs out there, the snipers in the field. Good afternoon to the boomers out there. The energy's right. Bitcoin sitting at 73.09. And today we're talking about Ethereum futures. They've announced that, the CBOE. We're going to look deeper into that. We got Yahoo adding crypto to their platform. We got Dogethereum out there. Kind of a hybrid there with the Dogecoin. We want to talk about the meme coin as well. And then we want to talk about the Bitcoin Cash stress test. So we'll be talking about ETH, Yahoo, that the boomers are on the field, whether it's Labor Day, any way. We are kabooming with the snipers and the best of them. Indeed. Shout out to Lucian Bobak. I see you, Lucian. Shout out to Moneybags. Shout out to Dolphin134. I see the boomers are still on the field out there. We got worldwide boomers, so while it may be a holiday in the States, I know the rest of the globe out there is still on the front lines of the blockchain battlefield, ready to draw blood. And remember, we're looking like 300 by the end of the year. Let's not act like Champagne wasn't at the gym early today doing the deadlifts and the squats out there, guys. Like I said, no days off out there, cryptomaniac boomers. Let's check out today's mathematics out there on the Bitcoin charts here. Give me 1 second so I can pull this up on you maniacs. There we go. All right, CoinMarketCap looking sexy. Let me take these coins out the way. CoinMarketCap looking at 238 billion. So you know, kind of healthy out there. We're at Bitcoin dominance 52.9, about 53%. About the same where we were last week. Bitcoin at 73.06, looking good, holding the line. Some people thought it was going to dip, dive, and slide back into the 6K range. We'll be talking about where we think it may be trading to today. Ethereum out there, there's been an announcement, and it looks like it was a slight little dip. A slight little spike, excuse me, and it doesn't seem like Ethereum can go over that $300 marker, guys. Let's get Vitalik in the gym right now. Ripple, we skip it. Bitcoin Cash, we're going to talk about that one as well today. There was a stress test. They're trying to show that the Bitcoin Cash network is good to handle these peer-to-peer transactions, and we'll be taking some of you guys' opinions on that as well. EOS 652, Stellar at 22 cents, Litecoin at 65. Okay, that's good for the lights out there. Let's see if we can hit 70 there with Litecoin. Shout out to the Litecoin maniacs. Somehow, some way, we're still riding this stormy one out there with the lights. Cardano 10 cents. Monero's a boomer out there. I told you guys about Monero. Arguably the last true crypto standing out there. Monero looking like 300 right now. Monero is looking sexier every day out there, guys. I'm telling you, shout out to my cypherpunks out there. I wanted to do a whole video on the cypherpunk today. Maybe going a little deeper into the crypto ethos. We'll maybe touch upon that today as well. But shout out to my cypher maniacs out there. IOTA at 70 cents. Dash 219. And then you got Tron at 2 cents. As the rest of the boomers tune in to this live broadcast. We got FN Based in the house. We got Quantum Jumper just step in here. Lucian's been in the box. Money Bags, a boomer that's always tuning in, guys. Indeed. Let's check out some of these positive headlines to see how it may positively impact the markets out there. Weekly report. I have everything linked down below, so if you'd like to read it in its entirety, you know I don't read the entire article. I'll just give you a little brief synopsis of what's going on. I lead the horse to the water. It's up to you for you guys to drink on your own out there. Shout out to CryptoZilla, 5-star general there in the box. Always booming with the best of them. Namicon is out there from the front lines. Everything is well. Good afternoon to you. As I was saying when I just came onto the networks, I was planning on perhaps maybe taking the day off. Okay, although I told you I was at the gym early with my blade. They opened the gym a little late today at 8 a.m. They had some of that raver music going on. I didn't like it too much. But, you know, Champagne was doing the deadlifts. Heavy with the deadlifts, heavy with the squats out there. Was kicking it with some of the Nakamoto homies here in the real world. And, you know, now I'm here and I'm thinking, I'm looking at the networks. I said, no days off there, Champagne. No days off there, Champagne. Keep firing on them. Keep firing on them. That's what we need. So here I am here a little later than normal. We're booming with the best of them. CryptoZilla, I see you. Namakan, I see you. FN, I see you. Quantum Jumper, I see you. So this is linked down below. Weekly report. CBOE plans ETH futures. The CBOE, I think that's the Chicago... I don't know what the entire letters stand for, but I know they're the exchange out there in Chicago. Basically, the NASDAQ out there in Chicago. Volume increases with the ETH, but we haven't seen the price boom about over 300, which is kind of a red flag. And then finally, we got Yahoo adding crypto trading, which is a bullish sign, in my opinion. Okay, now we have some more adoption going on there. Shout out to Tess Cooks for you. Sniper there in the foxholes, one of our crypto chicks, booming with the best of them. Let's check out what some of the big performers are. Best performing digital asset in the last 7 days. We got Holo Chain, Ender Protocol, Go Chain. These little baby altcoins that they get chilled out there. Market cap of best performing digital assets. You could see them. Worst performing have been Digix, DAO, Polymath, Huobi, Veritasium, and Elastos. Believe it or not, you know, Elastos was talked about favorably here for a while. So that's what it is out there, crypto maniacs. Does this sniper keep going on us? The sniper keeps shooting. Let me calm down that sniper out there. Cryptocurrency had a promising week, and you could see some of the winners out there, some of the headlines as well. But basically, CBOE plans to launch Ethereum futures trading, the Chicago Board Options Exchange. That's exactly what it stands for. Chicago Board Options Exchange is supposedly planning to launch ETH futures in cooperation with Gemini. Let me turn off this sniper. I mean, why does the sniper keep going out here, crypto maniacs? There we go. That's looking a little better. Turn off the snipes. Shout out to Pablo. I see you. Shout out to CryptoZilla. So apparently they're planning to launch the ETH futures in cooperation with Gemini. Okay, I like Gemini, with whom the CBOE previously partnered on launching the Bitcoin futures. Business Insider stated that the Futures and Option Exchange is waiting on the Commodities Future Trading Commission, CFTC, to give the project a green light. Okay, so that's what it is out there. Give the project a green light. So you know, we're ready for that. It seems like that sniper keeps popping up and wants to shoot at you guys moving out there. Let me see if it finally turns off. Okay, that's what it is. Bitcoin Cash did a stress test, and they gained up to 14%, it says, but I'm seeing that Bitcoin Cash hasn't really gained today, so it must have been this weekend out there. It must have been this weekend there with the Bitcoin Cash. We could see here on the 7-day. So apparently what happened is that they perform a stress test to basically show off that they are designed to prove to merchants and businesses worldwide that the mainnet is capable of scaling on-chain and handling huge transaction volumes. So it's kind of like a promotional thing. So, you know, it's a test. It's not in real time. So, you know, I would tread lightly out there. I would tread lightly with there. I like Bitcoin Cash, but it seems like some of the mining there is, you know, somewhat centralized. And then some people are not behind it. I mean, I like the revolutionary attitude. I'm not holding BCH. Let me know what you think about this. Then we got Dogethereum. Dogethereum. Now, Doge is just a little meme coin that will not go away. That's why I did that video on Chainlink not too long ago, about last week, because I've been seeing Chainlink being memed and shilled on all the forums worldwide. And I asked myself, is this just a meme, or is there a little value behind it? I looked, the GitHub has some movement, and now we got Doge. They somehow are, let's read exactly what it is so you guys could read it directly from the source instead of me explaining it to you. What is Dogethereum? Dogethereum is a chain without any central authorities, faster and smarter than ever. It's based on Ethereum engine and started with Dogecoin Snapshot, which means that every Dogecoin holder already has the Dogethereum tokens. Okay, so apparently, I don't know if this is a fork of a theory of Doge, or if this something on top, because I was looking for a Dogethereum here on the cryptocurrency market caps, and all I'm seeing is a spike on the Dogecoin. So if you guys know a little bit more about this, drop a comment in the box. But this leads to the next question is that, which is going to be this peer-to-peer cash out there? Is it going to be Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin? Is it going to be a little memer like Dogecoin? What's really going on? Okay. I think we can all somewhat agree that we don't believe Bitcoin will be the peer-to-peer cash in the future. I mean, at least I don't. I'm seeing Bitcoin being more of a store of value and faster than Bitcoin, So is it going to be Doge? Is it going to be Litecoin? Is it going to be Bitcoin Cash? Or what? Let me know how you feel about that. Shout out to Lucian. ETH had many ICOs now with EOS, TRX, and soon Cardano. I don't think Ethereum will be used as much as it was back in December. You have a very good point, Lucian. Now with EOS, perhaps maybe the Ethereum on steroids. We got TRX, we got Cardano breathing down Ethereum's necks, and that's why we've said in the past, Vitalik better get in the gym right now and start pumping weights because he's looking skinny and frail. CryptoZilla says, I think it's stateside, so not sure. Yahoo in Japan is completely different. Okay, yeah, we kind of went over that Yahoo. We'll go back on it, but we'll talk about that again. What is the supply there, says Stitch in Dehan. Well, I don't know if Dogethereum is listed or not because I'm looking for it. And I don't know if this is a new coin or whatnot. We've seen a spike on just Doge itself. If we look at the 7-day charts here on CoinMarketCap, you could see that Doge had a nice little run on Friday. It went up. I think almost doubled in price. Let's look here on TradingView. It was a performer on Friday. So I don't know if this is a new coin or this is some feature that's being implemented on top of Doge, but they have their entire website. So there you go. That's Doge's bump on Friday. Boom. You could see it went up to about 92 Satoshi. It's back at 72 Satoshi, where it was about just 5 days ago. Was down here. Look at this at 38 Satoshi. So I mean, went from 38 to almost 100 in just a few days. This was a kaboom like no other. Leads to question. Dogecoin is going to make a lot of people rich if you own at least $1 million. Yeah, this is some coin that started off as a joke, a memer. That's why I was talking about Chainlink. Look at the video I did. I'm looking at it. I'm not saying I'm jumping into the train, but I'm definitely looking at it. The big kicker was because it was in the Yahoo group of coins. Are you talking about Doge or not? You do not need to invest Dogecoin. You can collect free Dogecoin in a faucet. Okay, yeah, we know about that. You can collect most of these coins in the faucet, but how much are you going to get in that little faucet? Drip, drip. Okay, Doge was in the Yahoo group of coins. Let's go back and talk about that Yahoo thing real quick. You can see here I have this link down below. So apparently there has been a smattering of relatively small but bullish developments in the space, such as Yahoo Finance supporting their futures. However, Wall Street analyst Tom Lee sees this as a bullish for Bitcoin, but potentially bearish for Ethereum. Now we got this guy, Tom Lee, from Fundstrat, which is one of these funds, or if I'm not mistaken, out there on Wall Street. He's been bullish, and he's been going on CNBC talking about 20,000, 25,000 by the end of the year. Now, some of the maniacs out there are questioning that. They're saying, Champagne, should we do the opposite? Should we do the opposite, it's something worth questioning. You got the mainstream media saying one thing, putting on these talking heads, makes you want to question it. I don't know. I hope he's right, but, it raises an alarm out there. Anyhow, Satis Research released a report, and we talked about this, I believe, on Friday. They believe that Bitcoin's going to 96K, Monero to 18K, Decred to 535, but they were bearish on the Bitcoin Cash, giving it a prediction at 268. So it doesn't seem like they're happy about the BCH. BCH, it's polarizing. Are you a BCH boomer or not? Drop it in the box. Let me know. I like it. I'm not holding it, though, so I must not like it that much. I could see it in competition with Litecoin. I could see it in competition with even something like Dogecoin. I don't trust BCH, says Lucian. I think exchanges own a lot of it. Litecoin for payments, I think, will be better for long term. They also benefit from all the Bitcoin development. I tend to kind of side with you, Lucian. Maybe this is why I haven't dumped this Litecoin bag that I've been complaining about for such a long time that I'm holding here. I still got this little dime bag, at least of Litecoin, and it is what it is. Sprinkler Ninja says, I took profits on Doge at the top. Congratulations. Kaboom to that one. You know, if you ever see something, if you're holding something, it's at 38 Satoshis and overnight it goes to 96 Satoshis, then you probably did the right thing, Sprinkler Ninja. Take a little profits. It's going to come back down and you can get back into it. Okay, so if it's a kaboom overnight, don't get stuck holding the bag like a deer in headlights. You know, take a little bit off the top out there, crypto maniacs. Following social media over mainstream media with crypto, says CryptoZilla. And I can see that. That's why some of the maniacs have asked me, say, Champagne, this is bullish on CNBC, but, you know, is that a good thing? It's the mainstream media. And they got a point. You know, that's why I go here every day with you guys, and I'm, you know, chopping it up with guys like CryptoZilla and the rest of them, like Jojo Wave. And you guys sometimes give me some information, and I appreciate that. Started as a baby bear cub in 2017. Boom, and still trying to move up the ranks, hodling them cruise missiles, waiting for the boom, says Space Jam Crypto out there, earning his stripes on the field. He's been a baby bear cub, but it seems like he's graduated, okay, to a higher rank out there, earning his stripes, becoming a sniper in the field. I see you out there, Space Jam. Kaboom to you. Revolutionist has entered the box. McLovin has entered the box. Revolutionist says, yo, champ, I'm mining with 3 Z9 minis. Kaboom. Indeed, you've been letting us know about that. You said you had problems overclocking the Z9 the last time you stepped in the box, if I'm not mistaken. Let us know if you were able to overclock the machine. If you haven't been able to overclock the machine, clock it. Okay, so you may want to check them out there. Yo, champ, what are your thoughts on Monero? What are my thoughts on Monero? You know how I feel about Monero, Zenyatta. A boomer like no other. In my personal humble opinion out there, I believe Monero is arguably the last true crypto out there on the field. Okay, it has all the... It hits all the beats out there. You may want to check out a video I did not too long ago out there, Zenyatta. It's titled 5 Reasons Why Monero May Be Superior to Bitcoin. Okay. Dogecoin is mainstream coin since Dogecoin was sponsor of NASCAR. Dogecoin is forget coin, but Dogecoin will surpass a lot of people in the future, says the roller coaster scratcher. I didn't know that Dogecoin was a sponsor of NASCAR. Thanks for letting us know about that. Stygian said maybe Dogethereum is on CoinGecko. Listen, if it's not on CoinMarketCap, you know, I'm not going to consider it. It has to be on the coin cap out there. You know, right now, coin cap has set the standard. I wish I knew more about mining, says Test Cooks for you. Indeed, there's some good guys out there mining. You know, you may want to, you know, document this out there, revolutionists. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that want to know more about the hardware out there, and simply by just, you know, recording it and, you know, letting us know, you know, you may get some viewers. I encourage you. Kaboom. Thanks, champ, says Zenyatta. Indeed, he asked about Monero. You know how I feel about it. A complete kaboomer. Okay. I wish I knew more about mining. We talked about that. What's the supply of Dogethereum, says Stygian. Stygian, I don't know. I'm finding out about this right now. I'm letting you guys know if anybody can answer that question. I'm still trying to figure out if Dogethereum is like a hard fork in a new coin, or if it's just a technology that is available for Dogecoin. Okay, because I'm searching here for Dogethereum on the CoinMarketCap. It doesn't come up, and it looks like the only coin that was positively impacted by that Dogethereum announcement was Dogecoin itself. So, you know, let me know if you know. That's why I'm on live, guys. I'm figuring this out with you guys. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber here. No days off. No, there's booming with the best of them. So shout out to guys like Pepe El Toro. Kaboom. I see you, Pepe. Like CryptoZilla, a 5-star general. Ohm with me, Low Roller Scratcher, and Zenyatta. I see you guys. I know you guys are snipers in the field, and we're out here sniping crypto gators in the Louisiana swamp, says Ohm with me. Indeed. Shout out to the snipers out there. excitement on the networks. Monero is the privacy coin right now and mined on hell of a lot of unknown people's computers, devices, but you should buy. And if you do buy, tell people. We will, well, we don't say do we. Well, we don't say do we. I don't know what that means, but basically CryptoZilla is saying, you know, let the people know if you're picking up Monero, let them know about the good crypto word out there. Apparently, and you know how I feel about Monero, CryptoZilla, a boom like no other. I think Monero is tried, true, and tested. Hi, champagne from the UK. Kaboom out there. UK in the house. I see Robert Pownall. Indeed. Thanks for tuning in, Robert. I see you guys. I see everybody. Tess Cook, Stygian, Lucian, Zilla, Omen, me, and the rest of the boomers out here. If you guys just tuning in, we've been talking about Ethereum futures. Apparently, they made an announcement out there. Futures with Bitcoin about a month after things went down south. Okay, so be careful, tread lightly. Is this a good thing for Ethereum? I mean, we may see Ethereum at $100 next month for all we know. I don't know. Someone just said there in the box that Ethereum has a lot of competitions with these other third-generation platforms like EOS and Cardano, TRX, and whatnot. So, you know, it is what it is out there, guys. Ethereum better jump in the gym right now, start pumping. Apparently, and I said this in my previous broadcast, if you don't know, if you're just a new tuner, a new boomer out there, the boomers in the box send a care package to Vitalik, which included some protein collagen powder, okay, and some testosterone sippinates for his performance enhancement. But apparently, the guys over there at Ripple intercepted the package and replaced the testosterone with soy. And that's what's really going on, guys. They replaced it with soy. And my guys out there over there in Ether looking skinny and frail out there. Somebody get this enhancement over there to the boomers. Ether is asking for help for Dogecoin to fix their blockchain situation. This is why they call Doge Ether. Yeah, it looks like they need something out there. But it's not Ether Doge, it's Dogethereum. So they're leading with that Doge name. Don't forget to touch the buttons. Indeed, touch all the buttons for me, guys. Put me at the top of the search out there. The boomers, we need to let them know that the boomers are on the field with the best of them, guys. I am adding 588 to my wallet every day. Kaboom to that. Revolutionist indeed. I like Cardano. Now, one thing I got to say about the Cardano, though, they need to jump on this Ouroboros staking thing. Cardano, pretty soon I'm going to start sending them care packages too. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to call for a care package there in the mail for Cardano and the rest of them if they don't get on and popping sooner than later out there, because I want to see this Ouroboros wallet or the Daedalus wallet staking with the Ouroboros platform as soon as possible. And we got CBOE plans to add ETH futures. We got Yahoo adding crypto trading. So Yahoo Finance now supports Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin trading. I think it's a good sign. We want more adoption out there, and you know, why not? You know, let it be. Let the bits in the ETH roll. We got Bitcoin Cash doing a stress test out there. Basically, you know, you could consider this an advertisement. Indeed, you know, you know, it says advertisement here. This is basically a propaganda article. They conducted a stress test designed to prove to merchants and businesses worldwide that its mainnet is capable of scaling on chain and handling huge transaction volumes currently. The principal takeaway from the results of the test was that increased transaction volume did not lead to a fee surge. And in fact, transaction fees declined slightly. So, you know, they're trying to do what they got to do out there. I haven't written Bitcoin Cash, a little dirty out there, but it is what it is. The crypto space out here is wild out there. Shout out to the cypherpunks out there. I wanted to do a whole video on the cypherpunks or whatnot. Maybe we'll save that for another time. We got Dogethereum. We've been talking about that. And I was going to put this in the headlines as well, but I didn't get around to it. New crypto investors should ignore volatility and hodl or hold for 5 years, says Charlie Shrem. Now, Charlie Shrem is a Bitcoin activist or advocate, I would say, or that's what this says here. He, if I'm not mistaken, he did some hard time for the bits. Okay, I think he did some time for the bits. So, you know, he's somewhat of a martyr, whether you like him or not. And, you know, he said not to be spooked. Look at those big coins like Bitcoin, Ether, and Litecoin, Dash, and others, and just hold for 5 years, he says. Basically, this is his quote. You're putting your wealth in these things and they break, things happen, the value goes down 90%, then the value goes up 100. I always tell people, if they want to get into crypto, how much money, if you lost right now, would you be okay with? 500? Then they tell me. So invest 500 in a basket of crypto and just have fun with it. Just enjoy it. Learn. There's a lot of good ones: Bitcoin, Ether, Dash, Litecoin, and whatnot. And let me tell you, I don't disagree with him at all. A lot of people have asked me the same question. And if you are getting into the crypto, such a new thing out there, you want to proceed with what you could afford to lose. I mean, it could all go down south, right? I was reading there in the Cypherpunk Wikipedia that at one point, cryptography itself was considered a munition by the U.S. government. Okay, it was basically a weapon of warfare and ammunition. So, at any point, this may or may not work. We don't know. So, proceed and tread lightly out there. Okay, cryptomaniacs, learn and have fun with it. Did Charlie Shrim went to prison for Set Silk Roads? Yeah, I think I don't know exactly what he went to prison for. I know it's Bitcoin related. I happen to agree with. Bitcoin ain't your BCH, says CryptoZilla. All right. I think ADA, EOS, and OMG will be the winners long term. I like those picks. OMG seemed to be a little more popular last year, but since then it's kind of gone more silent. Things like EOS and ADA have been talked about more lately. And there's more news with EOS that I'm going to cover this week as well. Put 100 bucks in Dogecoin. See what happens, says Low Roller Scratcher. Okay, if you can, I guess that would be a gamble or whatnot, with the meme coin or whatnot. I don't hold any Doge, but I'm covering it because it did make a move like no other. Thomas at WCN, which is, I think it's World Crypto Network, and some others have been using the new way to say BCH like a female dog. Bitcoin Cash, is that what they're saying? I don't know. I don't watch that, not that it's good or bad. It's just I don't tune in. So I don't know. And I don't get into the gossip out there, the fighting back and forth. Like I said, I don't have a problem with personal problem with Bitcoin Cash. I like the fact that they did their own thing. Is it the true Bitcoin? No. And do they play dirty? Yes. But, I'm not here complaining about it. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. We've been talking about ETH futures, and I'm questioning whether ETH futures will lead to a price decline in ETH next year, similar to how Bitcoin's price declined after their futures were approved back in December. Furthermore, we talked about Yahoo adding crypto. Yahoo Finance are now supporting Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Seems like a good thing. And finally, Dogethereum. We're still trying to figure out if Dogethereum is a new coin or if it's just some functionality or extra technology on top of the Doge network. I linked down to dogethereum.net, and they're explaining that it's a peer-to-peer internet currency that runs smart contracts and enables payments. So it's based on Ether Engine and started with Dogecoin Snapshot, which means that every Dogecoin holder already has Dogethereum token. So it's its own token, but I can't find the price for the token. Okay, so somehow maybe this is a hard fork or whatnot. We're going to look deeper into this as the week progresses. Gotta go. You all have a wonderful day, says Tess Cooks for you. Thanks for stopping by, Tess. We appreciate you out there. Kaboom to you. UPS is considering adding Dogecoin too. Okay, I didn't know about that. Jose Arteaga says every YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Indeed. Shout out to Jose. Kaboom, a sniper there in the field. Revolutionist says Low Roller Scratcher Dogecoin is a no-no for me. Digibyte will be a slightly better bet if you're gambling. Okay, that's another question. So it's coins like, and this is the market that I think that no one has necessarily claimed yet. What is going to be the standard peer-to-peer currency? Okay, could it be Monero? Could it be Dogecoin? Could it be Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash? I think that we could agree that maybe perhaps the probability of it being actually Bitcoin is lower. Bitcoin's transaction fees are higher than some of these coins, and the block time, I think it's 10 minutes or whatnot, while with things like Litecoin is a little bit less. So, there's coins that are faster. the reconnection has been successful here with my software. And let's look to see if we're back online. There we go. We're back online. I apologize. It looks like we got kicked offline there temporarily, but we're back. We're back. So I'm asking you guys, where do you think Bitcoin's headed in the next, let's say, a couple months? I mean, is this a fake pump is the question I want to ask. Is this a fake pump? And I mean, it could be. I would say that the new resistance, that I'm looking at to break here is probably about 76, 75. We're still in the pocket, though, that I've identified for the entire summer. I told you guys 58 to about, 8,000. We're going to be in this pocket, and so far we are. But we have basically finished the summer, or we're about to complete it. And what are we gonna expect now for the fall, crypto maniacs? Yeah, I'm back indeed. It looks like the internet here is doing really horrible today, guys. I apologize for the choppy stream out there. You can find out Doge Ether on Dogecoin Reddit for more information. Okay, I'll look into that. I just so we've identified that Dogethereum is a new coin, and everybody that was holding Doge apparently has this Dogethereum, but it has not been listed on CoinMarketCap yet, and I don't know if it's traded on any exchanges as of late. 73.99 had a big sell wall yesterday. Yeah, it looks like that there's some resistance there at 73 or 74. I call it around this line, which is about 74, 75. It's basically where I'm at. New resistance. BTC is the standard which they are competing against. Absolutely, CryptoZilla. That's why I let everybody know, and you know I say this all the time, make sure you hold the majority of your bags in Bitcoin when it comes to the crypto. PWR. So can I sell anything on there? I don't know what power is. PWR. I don't know what that is. I wanted to do an entire video on this cypherpunk thing. I invite you guys, if you're just a new baby bear cub, you got to find out what are the reasons people crip walk. Shout out to my crip walkers. Some of the reasons people crip walk, and this is more of a on this philosophy of things, and I may just do a whole video on this. This would probably make for a good edited video, but talking about the cypherpunks, the activists that advocate widespread use of strong cryptography and privacy-enhancing tech as a route to social and political change. The cypherpunks have been around since at least the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, and some of them you may know, like Julian Assange, the creator of WikiLeaks, and others like Nick Szabo, if I'm not mispronouncing his name. But, the ethos of cryptography and Bitcoin is based on rooting social and political change through cryptography, through privacy enhancing techniques. So it's the reason why I say that things like Monero may be the last true crypto out there. And we can get into this whole philosophy, but I think I'm going to leave this for another video out there. But I encourage you guys to check out this wiki. If you're just a young baby bear cub and you don't know much about why people crip walk, start here. Eminem mentioned Bitcoin in his latest album song. I don't think it was actually Eminem that mentioned it. I think it was Royce the 5'9" featured on his album. He said something about now everybody's into Bitcoin or whatnot. What do you guys think about this M album? Everybody's talking about it. I'm not convinced out there. He sounds like an old guy complaining. Personally, I would say M is probably, one of the greatest that ever did it. But I'm not convinced. And if you ask me, I don't think his albums have as much replay value as other albums do. But definitely a good look for Bitcoin. I know a lot of youngins, young baby bear cubs, they tune in now to these things, and perhaps, it's more exposure. The price has gone down a bunch, but the network that has just kept growing at a steady pace with massive investment and development is Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. So it's way at least half should be there. So yeah, it's, you should have at least half your bag in there for the reason that CryptoZilla said, it's the one that's grown the most. 26 watching in the box. then you could dabble in other coins. Absolutely. Listen to CryptoZilla. He's a 5-star general there in the box out of Tokyo, if I'm not mistaken. And he's always here on all the live streams, booming with the best of them. And he seems to agree. Dolphin134 likes 2 songs off the album. I haven't heard the whole album out there. This new Eminem album, apparently they're talking about Bitcoin, Royce the 5'9" or whatnot. And, you know, let's see if this brings more exposure to the bits. You know, I'm not mad at M. Let him do whatever it is. I'm just not convinced. We know the world has gone crazy because the best rapper ever was white and the best golfer ever was black. You know, those that worry, you know, if you're judging people based on their skin color, you may have gone crazy. But I think the the cypherpunks are a little bit past that. Shout out to my anonymous maniacs out there. You know, we're looking at the content out here, guys. We're anonymous maniacs. Most of us are not representing ourselves based on skin color. So that's we'll leave that for the past out there. Crypto Kid does not think that he was the best rapper ever. And I don't think so either. But, you know, he's arguably, you know, one of the best. Not my favorite, but hey, it is what it is. Robert said he bought some power and it's gone up a lot since he bought and wanted to sell some. Not sure if I can. Says, yeah, I don't know anything about that coin, Robert. So you may have to talk to someone else about that. Doge is good for newbie crypto since they can afford to buy Doge price. Crypto Kid says Tupac was the best. Okay, you know, that's a good argument. Maybe I don't believe that, but you know, the thing with Tupac, and I don't, you know, it's not like he didn't have a plethora of styles like say a Busta Rhymes. Not that Busta Rhymes is better than Tupac, but you know, Busta Rhymes got a lot of different deliveries than Tupac has. Dolphin saying LL Cool J. Cool J in his days, you know, back when he did Rock the Bells or whatnot, you know, maybe. But nowadays, I'm not sure if that's true. Just having some fun guys out there, says Crypto Cracker. Slick Rick out there. Okay, somehow you guys are talking about rappers if you're just tuning in. Apparently, they were name-dropping Bitcoin in the new Eminem album. I asked you guys how you like it or whatnot. I'm not entirely convinced, but, you know, shout out to M for, you know, at least delivering another album after the relap flop out there. Rock him. Yeah, he's definitely top 5. MC Chris says Sprinkler Ninja. I don't know how we got into rappers out here, guys, but shout out to those MCs that are holding the bits as well. And you should put your music up for sale for Bitcoin as well, guys. Royce the 5'9" actually said the Bitcoin verse. Yeah, I said that earlier, Crypto Kid. Have you seen China documentary on YouTube? China adapts cashless society already since they use QR code like Alibaba or WeChat Pay. No, I haven't. It's called China documentary. I don't know. What's the name of it? Agreed. Rappers need to diversify in the same way we need to diversify our crypto portfolio. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket. I could somewhat agree with that, but I would say keep the majority of your eggs, crypto eggs at least, in the Bitcoin basket. That's my personal opinion, guys. FN Bay says Eminem is a lib. Yeah, it looks like he's taking that route out there, which is kind of surprising. It looked like Eminem all his life was, you know, counterculture and going against the grain, and now he's become mainstream, you know, so perhaps maybe that's why it's not exciting some of the people he excited before. Exposure is good, says CryptoZilla. Indeed, China also has ghost towns, says Crypto Kid. Mob Deep, Wu-Tang, Gangstar, Ja Rule. How did Ja Rule make that list there? That's I don't know if Ja Rule belongs on that list, but you know, Ja Rule had some hits, but I wouldn't put him in the same category as Mob Deep. Champagne, what is your best pick of coin? Robert, I'm going to say Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. I like other coins, but, you know, I must agree with the coin market cap out here. And, you know, 52.9% of the market's bags are in crypto. So, you know, I may even be more aggressive. I may even say even more than 50%, but I would say at least, you know, 40, 50%, you know. That's what it is. China and Sweden are leading the cashless societies. Okay. Veni Vidi Vici is a dope album from Ja Rule. But how often are people playing that album? Because I'm not. I want to be rich, says Robert Pownell. Everybody wants to be rich, Robert. You got to find out other things than just wanting to be rich, because if you just want to be rich, that's not enough to get you to be rich. Okay, just wanting to be rich is not enough, Robert. You're going to have to do a lot more out there. We're building men from mice out here. If you keep tuning in, perhaps maybe you'll increase a little bit of testosterone here and start booming with the best of them. And we'll drop a couple jewels on you. Stay tuned in. I've been listening in stealth mode for months. Love your energy, man. Good things coming in this space. Patience is key. STE Gould, thanks for coming out of the shadows here after lurking. Sniper there in the shadows out there. STE Gould, thanks for tuning in and dropping a comment here in the population of the chat box. Like so many silent lurkers out there, including YouTubers as well. They tune in to Champagne, trying to pick up some slang out there, trying to boom how we boom out there. And I invite you to drop a comment there in the population of the chat box. Let us know you're here. Champ, what happened to my bit? Check it out. I remember I covered, I think perhaps maybe we've covered my bit here. You know, we've covered so many coins. You know, I'm not so much into the small baby altcoins, small cap coins nowadays, but you know, maybe I'll take a look at it on my free time. Soul Assassins, indeed, I like that. Shout out to DJ Muggs. Lil Dicky, game over. Lil Dicky has some talent, you know, not particularly my style, but you know, I'm not mad at Lil Dicky. Low Roller Scratcher says they just need to add Bitcoin payment on smartphone. McDonald's, you can pay your food in your smartphone. Yeah, we're talking about that as well, Low Roller. We need more adoption, and that's why we talked about Yahoo Finance accepting Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin as a good thing. You could be rich in personality, indeed, says Life Size Box. Two tacos out there, Gucci and wealthy. I see you, tacos. We're getting healthier and wealthier every day out here. Okay, we need to sharpen our blade, and we need to train out there, be responsible for our own bags, figure out how we're going to be independent boomer men without bosses, because if you have a boss, in my personal opinion, no independent man should have one. And if you do, we feel for you. We're sending our positive energy and hope that you could reallocate your sniper scope to become an indie boomer sooner than later. Kaboom! Shout out to Sergio Castro, holding strong. Life-size Box says he's firing his boss. Shout out to CryptoZilla out there. Japan has all the option, but cash is completely fine. And you can bring a $10,000 bill, about 90 USD, 2711 anytime. They will never complain or refuse it. Okay, that's didn't know that. You bring a $100 bill in the US, most of the time it's a 50% they will accept it, or if not, they're gonna, you know, be real stringent looking to see if it's funny bunny. I just requested the Line Pay card because they will be using their own crypto on their platform. If you became rich already, what would you do now? You will get bored easily. If you're getting bored while you're rich, you shouldn't be rich. Out there. It's my personal opinion out there. Crypto Kid will explore Antarctica. Okay. Shout out to STE, Sniper Action indeed. Mr. Lodak won on EOS Bet yesterday. Yeah, I know about that casino. You won over $100 there on EOS Bet. I've never used it, but I've heard about EOS Bet. Shout out to the gamblers out there. Not particularly my style, but hey, you know, if you're having fun, go ahead and do it. Not too much, though. Guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions. We've been on for about 46 minutes. I like to end it around somewhere around here as far as the duration of the podcast, or whatever you would like to call this. I don't know if it's a podcast or a show or whatever. You guys decide what it is. It's the Boomer channel. Do you want to be rich or wealthy? I know what I want. Indeed, CryptoZilla, we're getting healthier and wealthier every day. We don't say that we're getting richer. Rich is cool, but we want wealth. Thanks for the show. The fiat dollar is worthless paper. It's losing its value, says Survivalist. You know it's Survivalist. That's why we're hodling the bits. Shout out to my cypherpunks out there. All right, guys, I'm going to start tuning out. Shout out to CryptoZilla, Survivalist, Lodak, Crypto Kid, STE, Gould, Low Roller, Life Size Box, Sergio Castro, and the rest of the boomers that are tuning into the box. I'll see you guys tomorrow out there. Drop a comment below and enjoy the rest of your day out there. I appreciate all you maniacs out there, every single one of you guys, the good guys and the bad guys, you know, those boomers and those trolls as well. Even the dislikers out there. You guys keep me going. Kaboom to you. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin. Cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.